please top out. Thank you. Game number 1, part 2. Please increment to 8-4. Oh, okay, well that works. Yeah, just start, please, RXS. It looks like Kann started playing already. It might be that he's offset or I'm offset or what have you. No countdown necessary. I think that's the same pieces. No, RXS is on the next seed and Kann is on this seed. Please increment to the next seed and start playing, Kann. That would be 8-4. Let me reload you, just in case. That might be one of the causes of this. Alright. In this game number 1, part 2, let me check one more time. Alright, very good. This is a CTBW number 26 losers round 3 matchup between RXS and Kann plays Tetris. First, I need to report Coverdale's in RXS. There we go. The winner of this match will go on to face Maestro and Nyakozame. Given we are already in the losers bracket, the loser will go home. In, I believe this would be 17th place. The loser would go down in 17th place, tied with 7 other players. I suppose I ought to read out to you how these players got here. RXS ended up, I believe he lost in the first round. RXS played Brian the One and lost 3-1, dropped to the losers bracket and has beaten Toast and Coverdale's to get here to play Kann. Kann plays Tetris, beat Jay to start, and then lost to Firedox, and this is his first match in losers. RXS the 21 seed, and Kann plays Tetris the 11 seed. I believe Kann had a max out qual to end up to get to his seeding. Haven't really seen a lot of either of these players recently. Glad to see Kann back in action. No longer the youngest max outer. Still extremely good at the game though. Still has a very particular way of stacking. But I suppose I ought to give a score update instead of talking about these players. Kann now at 172. Set up extremely dirty here. Gets that bar into column 8, 195. RXS down at the bottom at 163. Kann up extremely high here. I don't know quite how fast he is as a tapper, but I believe he has speeds in excess of 15 Hertz. So, able to maneuver these pieces, now has the well open once again. Pieces being kind of annoying here. Gets that bar to the left side. Opens that center hole. Everything open now. Just waiting for a bar. There it is. Tetris 238 for Kann plays Tetris. RXS now at 202. Is ahead by a few lines by virtue of the mix-ups that we've had to start. So Kann with the real time and something of a pace lead as well. I still can't quite get over the fact of what that intro looks like. It's a relic of a different age. I remember a time when those were everywhere on YouTube. But looking back, it's really funny how it looks now. I kind of like it. I think it's got something of a charm to it. I don't know. Coming soon, the official announcement of the CTBW um, YouTube channel. It's already in existence. It already has videos and a couple subscribers too. But it will be officially announced. I haven't quite decided yet, but I think it'll be once we get down to our top 8 players, which is going to be it's going to be a little while given that we have 5 players and winners and 19 players and losers still. I have not watched the outro. I will do that after this match. Once again, players are past the turn. The score update. Kann at 339, RXS at 354, but is ahead by about 8 lines. So just about the same in pace here, although Kann is very much not clean. Gets that nice square. Trying to burn cleanly. Kann sees the game differently than I do, that's what I'm saying. RXS in at 382,000. Kann will be able to equal that with 2 Tetrises. RXS on the higher speeds here. Doesn't get that S all the way over. Is survivable at this height though. Nice triple to clear things out. Is down at the bottom now. Kann goes in at about 380,000. Ricky stacks special paces right here. Well, they don't call it RXS pace for nothing. Well, actually, it's mostly just me. I call it RXS pace because I think it's funny. I don't call it RXS pace for nothing, so there's that. Neither player quite scoring here. RXS gets that bar and a Tetris. 442 is still ahead by just about a level here, but Kann is not in a scoring position. That split double is going to help a lot. Is Kann going to set up left well here? Channel his inner Vasco? It looks as if he will. He's set up here. Trying not to sell the right side. That square won't get over. I'm not sure if that's quite what he had in mind. Has the left side open. Gets that bar. It will be a Tetris, but he's going to have a lot of work to do here to clear the rest of this out. RXS will top out here at 453. So Kann, congratulations. You have taken game number 1. GG's. Boy, this was some of the stacking of all time from both players, but that's all right. RX says, guess what, RX says? That was an intentional top from Kann. You can't believe it. The win icon is just yourself. Yeah, I didn't have anything better to think of. Like, in my old scene, I just did the big numbers, the big ugly numbers. But in this scene, I figured I'd do it, like, slightly nicer and soup it up a little bit. Yes, I'm sorry. This and that, time to record the outro. Oh, no. This is not the time. 13 hertz tapping? Alright. Boy, you make it feel like more sometimes. Alright. Seed check. Looks like seeds are... I can't tell what he has. That looks like a 5. Whatever. Let's go for game number 2 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Looks like the seeds are the same. CTBW outro by Pixelandy when... I don't know. I have never seen either Artiaga brother in CTBW. Neither player has graced our server. We have had Mead, we've had Blue Scooty, and I believe Alex T was in the original Tetris for the Tetris Weekly Championships, believe it or not. That's a deep cut. Anyway, RXS with a T-spin dependency here. Chooses to try and burn it away a different way. Gonna have to use the bar. Is he gonna set up here and column 9? It's one of the more difficult Tetris wells to deal with. Does end up doing so. Would be a perfect well transfer if he gets it. And he does. 80,000 for RX. That's here to start. Kann now at 93,000. Kann is, I believe, a TNP Gold player. TNP Gold. Although I believe, had he kept playing from last year, he would be in CTL by now, but chose to step away from the game for some time. He got promo? Okay, good for him. Then maybe we'll be able to see him in the next CTL season. For those who are eligible, I believe registration for the next season opened today, which is pretty sick. 5 high. That was a Vitz for Kann. I thought it was 5 high because I don't read left very well. But no, that was completely correct from Kann. Got that left side Vitz. Let me tell you guys, I played this guy in bronze and silver. He was doing this sort of stacking then too, so. Yeah, I signed up now that this and that got promo. It's not that bad, man. It's not that bad. Oh man. Dude, if you just play me like you played against Jay. Like literally. That max out would have taken any of those games. Anyway, a score update sounds like a good idea just about now. RXS at 204,000, Kann at 220,000. So Kann ahead by just about a Tetris here. Oh, I suppose congratulations are in order to Zempro as well, given that he was able to get promotion, I think. Maybe I'll see you in the Champions Summit, who knows? I don't know. Kann with some very nice rooftop burns here is going to end up having to close the well. Kind of nasty pieces. Not really what you can work with right now. That bar goes to the left side very nicely. Not close to transition yet, but this is not the kind of board that you want to have at all, no matter where you are, close to transition or not. Is burning out of this, has the well open, but has created some holes. RXS Tetrises to 303,000. Kann now at 263. So RXS has taken back this lead and added a couple Tetrises of his own. Kann almost had things cleared out, but double flipped at the last moment there. It would have been perfect except for that last flip. Still working on getting things open here. I don't know quite what time it is for him in... I don't remember quite where you live. I know it's either South or Southeast Asia. So I believe it's about 9 or 10 a.m. for Kann Plays Tetris right now. So in the United States, of course, it is in the evening. Yeah, he's got some very nice burn placements. I agree, Brian. Very interesting ones. It's ones that you really wouldn't think of, especially as a bronze or a silver player. I look forward to seeing what he'll be able to do. That we do, Mathwiz. That we do. Kann still in some trouble here. Has to take that triple. 351. RXS not in the greatest board state either. 365. So this is extremely close between these players. But it looks as if 19th play might be required to take this game rather. RXS very nicely exposes those holes in columns 4 and 5. Very nice rooftop burn. Has things opened up. 376. Kann ahead by just a few thousand points now. Has that deep well opened up. Kann with some of the nicest burns you'll see. 388 the transition for Kann. RXS can best that with one more Tetris here. Taking these burns, trying to stay safe here, safe and sloping. We'll take that bar will take that triple in and goes in with a 388 of his own. So players are tied on pace here into transition. RXS ahead by, no, excuse me, Kann ahead by just a couple of lines here. Has been able to get a Tetris, but RXS gets one of his own, 422. Kann at 463. Misses that T-spin, though, on that left side. That's going to slow him down for sure. RXS set up in column 8 here. Bit of an adventurous location for the well, but ends up burning out of it. 459. Kann now at 496. Gets that center well Tetris. Quaid is in the building, if you hadn't heard. Has the Vits in column 6 for that center well. What is this guy on? Holy cannoli. Another Vits now. But this is dangerous, and he gets it again. What is this stacking from Kann? And it seems to be working. 13 hertz tapping. Oh no. Oh no. Kann ends up topping out at 560,000 after a masterclass of centerwell Vitzes. I don't think I would be able to see that in 1,000 years. Centerwell Vitzes, 2 of them. RXS, your chase down is 561,000. 561. RXS with a center well of his own there, telling him, you're not the only one who can set up center well. Again, 561 is your chase down. You're now just about a Tetris away at this speed. Refusing to take the Aki bar here. Just going to try and take the safe thing to end up taking this game. Quite understandable, even though I probably wouldn't do that myself because I'm a glutton for punishment. 561 once again. With that Tetris, RXS will take it. GG's. You can mull in this out if you like, although it is an RXS-based game, so maybe not. Can't hurt those stats, eh? 584 not good enough for you. GG's. Hello to Winter. Good to see you in chat. Winter now in our winners semis for this tournament. Has an inside shot at making the prize pool. Natural top out. Put it on the stats. I believe it. I suppose now is as good a time as any to post the Matcherino. This is the first tournament. This is the first CTBW tournament ever to have a Matcherino to be able to contribute towards these fine players. These players, if they end up winning about 8,000 matches in losers, will actually be able to get some of the prize pool, which is here at this link that I'm posting in chat conveniently. What's the prize pool again? Yep, it's $150. It was about $100 from my prize pool from CTWC North Carolina, and then Blue Security was kind enough to contribute $50 of his own. What's the split? It is 60-30-10. That is the split right now. 60% to the winner, 30% to the second place player, and 10% to the third place player. Why did I reload RXS? Why must I do such a thing? I'm trying, Kann. He was behind. He hadn't readied up yet. Put the prize pool up so people donate. All right. Seed is ready. Good luck to both players here. This game number 3, quite pivotal. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Bro, I need the return of Prime Silver Bullet champion Brian the One. You don't know the half of it, Mathwiz. Remember how you were talking about me and Brian having a rivalry in TNP going back for a long time? Well, that was probably just about where it began. He and I were in the same silver division a couple of times, but I think one time he got promoted out of silver from silver bullet, and I ended up taking the division because of that. Because he wasn't because he wasn't in the division anymore. I don't remember if his games counted or not. I don't remember. But I got promoted because of that. Kann starts the game, immediately sets up a spin tuck, and gets it. And the Vits. Okay, bro. Okay, I see you. I don't even. I don't know what to say. You just have to score points, too. You can't just store style points. This isn't modern. What is it? Okay. This guy's only 13 hertz. He's too dangerous to be kept alive. You're telling me, man. I look at the stacking, and I'm like, who let him play Tetris? Who let this guy do these things to the game of Tetris? Like, this should not be allowed. This should be criminalized. Well, then I look at RXS's board, and he does other crime, but he's like, RXS is like petty crime. RXS is messing up his Tetris board too, but at least he's not trying to be crazy about it. He just does RXS things until it's 19, and then he turns into the Sun Eater. Kann unfortunately ends up with a hole in column 1. Gonna have to spend some lines here trying to get at that. I don't quite know what that was. Never mind, he's the GOAT. I take it all back. Andy Flapper. This guy's vision for burns is like nothing I've ever seen outside of Division like 2 or 1. Division 1 or 2. Like, this is just master level player vision. That T-Tug, Jody would be green with envy if he... Wait, is Jody here? Jody, you had to see that. That key tuck setup, that was amazing. Sorry, I'm supposed to be commentating, not crashing out, or the reverse of crashing out over our players. RXS now at 150,000 points. Kann plays Tetris at 160,000 points. Has the lead here, both in pace and real time. Given RXS is so fond of his stats page, I suppose I ought to pull up these players' statistics. RXS, also the 2-time winner of this very tournament. Don't ask me how it happened, but it did. No, I'm just throwing shade. I'm being annoying. RXS won this tournament fair and square. You can only play the players in front of you. RXS, the 21 seed. Player profile. Yeah, let's do that. RXS has an FMS of 549,000 points. See, fellas, if RXS can get a title of CTBW champion, if RXS can get that title with an FMS of 549, then you can too. I want you to play CTBW. You could be the next champion, who knows? It very well might be. Both of these players could very potentially be the champion for this CTBW tournament, or at least land in the prize pool, but these players would have a long road to go up against, given they are in the losers bracket, losers round 3. The winner of this match, as I said, will go on to face the winner of Maestro and Nyakozame. After that, we'll face the loser of Tugi and Jojo. After that, would have to play most likely Cole. After that, would have to play most likely one of Winter or Critical Lapis. Then would have to face either Lokenzi or Tugi, and that's just to get to the prize pool. You want to know how many matches that is? Counting this match, you would need to win 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 matches just to get to the third place match. This is the power of losers bracket. You might be able to get up there, but it's going to take you a lot of matches. One of the good things about about this, though, is that I think most of the players who are still in this tournament will be easier to schedule with because they've been playing so many matches already. Pretty sure it'd be easier to bribe the refs to get to the prize pool. Let it be known, none of the admins or people who run this fine tournament, no glaze, no glaze, none of the people who've run this thing have actually gotten a prize pool from it. So, no fraud has occurred on that front, at least so far. Be it legitimate or otherwise. Anyway, score update sounds good, especially since RxS just went into transition at 450,000. Kann is going to go in with the next line burn. Boy, I picked a bad time. Kann goes in at 459. So Kann just ahead in pace here. Where have I heard that one before? Using the full extent of his 13 hertz tapping. Doesn't get that T left. Doesn't get that bar left either. It's going to need something to the right side to burn to be able to access that left again. This is a very nasty situation. Gets that bar over, does Kann. That double is going to help a lot. Still needs more pieces left. Nice flat. Another flat. A third flat burn for Kann plays Tetris, and he is, at least for the most part, safe. Not in a position to take Tetrises, though. But neither is RxS. Anyway, RxS now at 478,000. Kann at 556, so RxS going to have some pace to catch up here, especially given, well, actually the lines have equalized, so won't even be a pace disadvantage. Kann stacked up here for the Tetris, gets it, it's 589. Has the 3 high Vits set up, probably looking for, no, I don't know what he's quite looking for. Gets that bar, gets that triple. Hangs that bar over in column 8. Can't get anything over, and that'll be it for Kann here at 598. So RxS your chase down, never mind. RxS takes game number 3. GG's. Feel free to mullen this one out. Although actually, Kann said that his schedule is pretty tight, so maybe not. Kann about to bust out the rolling. He did say that he would play tap at least for the first two. My schedule's tight too, so no mullen today. Fair enough. Fair enough. 1 minute though, gotta do the Duolingo. Do you have your priorities straight, Mr. Rx says? I'm from Myanmar, but I live in Maryland, so it's 11:10 p.m. Oh yeah, that's right. Interesting. I did not know that. I thought you lived in Myanmar. Perhaps I was mistaken. RX says, please, whenever you are ready. Kann's mother is becoming increasingly agitated. It's a bit late for him. Wait, we're all in the same time zone. It's just 11:13. Calling to RxS. Alright. Seed is ready. B7 because we had to increment like 4 times. Players are ready. Let's go for game number 4 in 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. This to see if RxS will advance or Kann will force a game 5. Kann already high here in this match. Not in this match, in this game. I can't talk today. I leave Tetris for 3 seconds and then I can't talk at all. Kann is extremely high here. Gets that bar left. I don't know quite what playstyle he's using right now, but evidently it did not work for him. 35,000 the top out for Kann. So RXS, by some miracle or another, survives another match. That was mean. That was really mean. RX says, congratulations for taking your second set of the night and moving on to the next round. Commiserations to Kann Plays Tetris. Thank you for playing in CTBW. Yeah, RX says can't escape playing. That's surreal. This is what you get for qualifying for a double elimination tournament. Normally you'd only play one match or two, but RX says just now played his 4th match, and he will have to play a 5th before it's all over. Anyway, I wanted to participate in our tournament. It's our baby. I agree. It's amazing.